This is the story of the camera that began long before photography was invented. It started with the camera obscura, Latin for dark chamber, which was the precursor to the modern camera. A small hole in a box in a dark room would project an inverted image of the outside world onto a surface. Artists used the camera obscura as a drawing aid. They would trace the projected image to create accurate perspective drawings. The first permanent photograph wouldn't be created until the 19th century. The stage was set for the invention of photography. The year 1839 marked a turning point in imaging. Louis Daguerre, a French artist and chemist, introduced the daguerreotype. This was the first commercially successful photographic process. It allowed images to be captured and preserved. The daguerreotype was a marvel of its time. It produced a detailed, one-of-a-kind image on a silver-plated copper sheet. The process was very complex and time-consuming. The plate had to be sensitized with iodine vapors, then it was exposed in a camera for several minutes. After exposure, the plate was developed with mercury vapor. It resulted in a unique mirror-like image. The level of detail in daguerreotypes was simply amazing. Daguerreotypes quickly became popular for portraits. Studios began to spring up in cities across Europe and America. People flocked to have their likenesses captured. Despite its limitations, the daguerreotype was a revolutionary step in photography. It proved that light could be captured and preserved for all to enjoy. The next camera technology came with the introduction of film. In around 1880s, George Eastman developed a flexible roll of film. This changed the world of photography. Film was much lighter and easier to use than the glass plates used in earlier cameras. This allowed for multiple exposures on a single roll of film. Cameras became more portable and made photography accessible to more people. These film cameras worked on a simple principle. Light entered through the lens and exposed the film. The film had a light-sensitive emulsion coating. This coating contained silver halide crystals. When exposed to light, these crystals underwent a chemical change. This then created a latent image on the film. The image became visible only when the film was developed. Film came in various formats and sensitivities. This would allow photographers to choose based on their needs. The development of film cameras was then followed by rapid innovations. For example, shutter mechanisms became more sophisticated. Lens technology improved, offering sharper images and more creative possibilities. Camera bodies became smaller and more ergonomic. These advancements made photography more versatile for enthusiasts. It was George Eastman's Kodak company that played a pivotal role in democratizing photography. In 1888, Kodak introduced its first camera. It was a simple box camera preloaded with film. Their slogan was, "You press the button, and we do the rest." This camera revolutionized photography. It made it accessible to the general public. No longer was photography limited to professionals or wealthy enthusiasts. The Kodak camera was simple and easy to use. It came loaded with enough film for 100 exposures. Once all the pictures were taken, the entire camera was sent back to Kodak. The company would develop the film, print the photos, then return the camera reloaded and ready to use. This simplified the process of photography. It removed the need for users to understand the complex chemical processes. Photography became a hobby that anyone could enjoy. Kodak's innovation sparked a photography boom. Snapshot photography became very popular. People began documenting their daily lives and special occasions on film. Kodak cameras gave the ability to capture moments in time and preserve memories. It created a new form of personal history keeping in someone's life. Then the rise of 35mm cameras appeared with precision and portability. The 1920s saw the introduction of the 35mm film format. The small film size allowed for more compact cameras. This increased portability without sacrificing image quality. Leica was at the forefront of 35mm camera development. They featured high-quality lenses and mechanical excellence. This made them ideal for street photography and photojournalism. The introduction of medium and large format cameras in pursuit of image quality. Medium and large format cameras played a crucial role. They used larger film sizes. The larger negatives provided a superior image quality. This made it ideal for certain types of photography mostly used by professionals and artists. Brands like Hasselblad and Rolleiflex became industry standards. Large format cameras offered an unparalleled image quality. The Polaroid camera became an instant gratification phenomenon. In 1948, Edwin Land introduced the Polaroid instant camera. This invention revolutionized photography. The Polaroid camera would produce a finished photograph in just minutes. It offered instant gratification compared to a box camera or a 35mm camera. People would celebrate their photos as they developed in front of their eyes. Polaroid cameras became incredibly popular in the 70s. Everyone who had one would use it at parties, weddings, and social events. The digital revolution changed the film to pixels. In the early 1960s, NASA was the first to start work on digital photography. By the 1990s, this technology replaced film as the public chose the digital camera. However, the early digital cameras were expensive and had limited resolution. But they offered immediate results and eliminated the need for film and processing. Digital cameras work by using an electronic sensor instead of film. This sensor captures light and converts it into digital data. Soon, digital cameras could match and exceed the quality of regular cameras that used film. Using digital instead of film cameras had numerous advantages. Photographers would see their results immediately. The DSLR era gives professional quality for enthusiasts. As digital technology matured, a new type of camera emerged. The digital single lens reflex, or DSLR. These cameras combine the optical viewfinder and interchangeable lenses of traditional SLRs with digital sensors. DSLRs offered the best of both worlds. They provided the handling and versatility that professionals were used to, but they also had the convenience and immediacy of digital. DSLRs quickly became the tool of choice for professional photographers. They offered high image quality, fast performance, and robust build quality. The ability to change lenses gave photographers great flexibility. As technology improved, DSLRs became more accessible to enthusiasts. Entry-level models brought professional-grade features to a wider audience. This democratized high-quality photography. The DSLR era saw rapid technological advancements. Sensor resolutions increased dramatically. Low light performance improved. Autofocus systems became more sophisticated. Video capabilities were added, blurring the line between still and motion picture cameras. Camera manufacturers engaged in fierce competition. This drove innovation and led to a wide range of options for consumers. Smartphone camera, a photographer in everyone's pocket. The advent of smartphone cameras marked another revolution in photography. The first camera phones appeared in the early 2000s. They were not impressive with low resolution and poor image quality, but they introduced the concept of always having a camera with you. As smartphone technology advanced, their camera quality improved and became a focal point when buying a phone. Today, smartphone cameras are capable of producing high-quality images in many situations. The smartphone cameras work differently from traditional cameras. They use small sensors and fixed lenses, but they compensate with advanced software processing. Features like HDR, or high dynamic range, and night mode push the boundaries of what's possible with small sensors. Multi-lens systems allow for features like optical zoom and depth sensing. The integration of cameras with powerful computers and internet connectivity has opened up new possibilities. The ubiquity of smartphone cameras has changed how we think about photography. People now document their lives much more thoroughly than ever before. Many social media platforms like Instagram have created new ways to share and consume images. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you for watching.